Yo, 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 my dope people, what is poppin', man? Welcome to your favorite astrology channel, Cosmic Astrology. This is your man, David G. Today, I'm going to talk about Jupiter and Taurus since it does go in the sign of Taurus on May 1st in Vedic astrology. But before we get into this topic, you already know, man, take a deep breath with me to become present since it is the gift. You already know, man. It just feels good. You got to breathe in that good prana. You got to breathe in that good chi to make sure you stay present because your breath is a gift. You do it unconsciously. So just think about that for a second. With that being said, Jupiter and Taurus. Oh, also, drink your water. Health is wealth. You already know how we manifest. The quality of what we manifest is directly correlated with how you treat your body. It doesn't mean you're going to have those days to where you don't eat the best, but it's about being aware and being consistent. All right, so just an FYI. But with that being said, you already know, man, let's get straight into the video. Jupiter and Taurus. First and foremost, I'm going to talk about Jupiter and what the traits and characteristics of Jupiter are. And then I'm going to touch on Taurus. And I'm going to touch on, what you get with a person who has Jupiter and Taurus and how it can affect you through transits. Because make no mistake, you may not have Jupiter and Taurus, but you do have a Taurus placement. Taurus is occupying your chart in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So first of all, I highly recommend going to get your astrology chart. I personally recommend AstroSeek. Now I use my own software and things on my iPad and my desktop, but for the people who just need to see their astrology chart and see what part of the chart Taurus is occupying, because there is 12 houses, it occupies one of those 12 houses. Go to AstroSeek, right? Or there's many. You don't have to use AstroSeek. You can use whatever you desire to use. But go type in your birthday, the location of your birth, and your time of your birth. That is very important because the specific time of your birth, your astrology chart is the blueprint. It's the cosmic blueprint of how you are made and how you are made to think. Okay, so that is why it's important. It's the key to the psyche. And you're going to have multiple settings. There's going to be something called house system. You're going to select the drop down and you're going to select whole house. And then when you populate your chart, it's going to have 1 to 12. It's going to have numbers 1 to 12 on the inner wheel. And with whichever sign or whichever number Taurus is occupying, do your research on that. Or you can hit me up for an astrology chart reading. I do them, for a charge of $100. So if you want your chart read to understand how you think and things along those lines, hit me up, but that's on you. But with that being said, let's just get into it, y'all. You already know. First and foremost, Jupiter. What does Jupiter represent? Jupiter is the sign of growth, or not sign. Jupiter is the planet of growth. It is the biggest planet in our solar system because it's the guru. It gives us double of everything we want. That's why it symbolizes growth. That's why it symbolizes expansion. Jupiter is about distance. It's about travel, both short and long distance travel. It is about higher learning, education, wisdom. It is about religion, spirituality. People with strong Jupiter transits usually become some spiritual gurus in a nutshell, because Jupiter is just about wisdom. It's about experiences and you gaining so much wisdom based off of those experiences. And Jupiter, when it transits certain houses, it gives you double of everything. It gives you double of the wisdom. It's a spiritual planet. So it holds all of the higher learning and occult knowledge. This is Jupiter energy. Now, when you take this and you place it in the sign of Taurus, Taurus is the second sign in the zodiac. It is the first earth sign. Taurus is the embodiment of love. Taurus is the embodiment of creativity, of passion, of harmony, of loyalty, of stability, and it's about practicality too. And it's about practicality because Taurus, since it's an earth sign, it represents the physical aspect of life. It's a fixed sign. It has a very fixed way of thinking because usually Taurus people, they're perceived as stubborn, and to an extent, it is true. Some Taurus, there are Tauruses that's stubborn, but it's a lot to do with Taurus's understanding concepts and systems, and they want to understand it from the top to the bottom, from the bottom to the top. And when they understand that concept, they create a new concept, or they create a better version of a concept that they have learned. This is why they have a fixed way of thinking, because they need to in order to learn the whole system. And when you think about it, Taurus is about creativity. So when you take that method of thinking and you put it into a creative mindset, beautiful things can come out of that, because Taurus is also about beauty. It is about love, again, because Taurus, with also the sign of Libra, is ruled by the planet Venus. Venus is about love, beauty, creativity, the arts. Taurus is also are about the arts. So when you have significant Taurus placements, you have an extremely creative person, right? And so, for example, right, Taurus people, I'm going to give you a list of Taurus people, and I'm going to talk about, actually, first, before I even go there, I'm going to talk about what you get when you have Jupiter in Taurus. And also, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but Jupiter goes into Taurus May 1st. So when you have a person with Jupiter that is born with Jupiter in Taurus, you have a person that is extremely, again, creative. You have a person who holds a lot of wisdom, because Jupiter is about wisdom and education, and they can bring it down to the physical reality, because Taurus is a fixed earth sign. It is physical. So it needs to see practical and tangible evidence on what is being dreamed of and what is happening in the spiritual realm. This is why Taurus people are very well known for either creativity or they're just Venusian energy. A lot of Taurus people with Jupiter probably become speakers or communicators in some way, shape, form, or fashion, because, and not even just necessarily communicators, but they are just so creative. You know what I'm saying? They are extremely, extremely creative, and they love what they do, because, again, it's the planet of experience. It's the planet of wisdom. It is a planet of higher education. So when you place that in the sign of Taurus, you get someone who finds so much joy and love gaining higher education and higher wisdom, and they love to share that knowledge with people, because they need to see practical and tangible evidence of what they are learning. That is what Jupiter and Taurus people have. When you and also Jupiter gets along with Taurus, because Jupiter, it's in the sign of Venus. I don't think Jupiter necessarily gets along with Venus. That I'm not completely sure of. I still have to do research on that. But it gets along with the sign of Venus, because, again, when you have the sign, one of the zodiac signs of love, beauty, and harmony, and passion, and relationships, and loyalty. When you get these type of people with Jupiter, usually these people, look, man, Jupiter and Taurus people, man, they are the type of people that are literally going to take care of you, because Tauruses already make really the best friends, because they are loyal, sometimes to their own detriment. When you take the planet of higher knowledge and gives you, and a guru who gives you double of everything, what are you going to get? Someone who loves you to the core, and they're going to really give you the best. These type of people, when you go on a trip with these type of people, they're going to make sure you have the window seat. They're going to make sure you have your favorite drink, your favorite beverage, your favorite food, and you don't really got to worry about nothing. And they're going to ask you, yo, you good? Like, these are Jupiter and Taurus people. So yes, man, when you talk about this, you also talking about people who more than likely are highly spiritual people, and they understand purpose, because not only just the wisdom, they like to travel, but they travel because they gain wisdom based off of learning different cultures. And again, it's about Taurus is a practical, tangible sign. So it literally has to see evidence. It has to, in the five senses, it has to sense evidence and tangible results based off of it. So you probably have people who were born with Jupiter in Taurus. More than likely, they don't necessarily need to be spiritual gurus per se, but they can definitely be so passionate about something and want to see some tangible results. They almost can't help but to do it. It's like an energetic calling that they just can't ignore. These are Jupiter and Taurus people. Now, a few people who were born with Jupiter in Taurus. Martin Luther King was born with Jupiter in Taurus. John F. Kennedy was born with Jupiter in Taurus. Picasso, Gandhi, Vladimir Putin. There was a couple people. There was a bunch of people. A lot of them were politicians, because again, it's higher education, and Taurus loves helping people. Again, tangible evidence. It's also about value. What do Taurus people value? When they value something, they truly value it. So again, man, these people probably make phenomenal politicians or phenomenal creatives in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Because Jupiter is blessing them with double of everything within that energy. And they feel a strong energetic pull and presence toward what they value and what they truly love. All right. So that is pretty much your video in Jupiter and Taurus. It does go into Taurus May 1st. And again, you don't necessarily have to be born with Jupiter and Taurus because Jupiter is transiting the Taurus placement of your chart. So definitely go look that up. I will post the astrology AstroSeek link in the comments or in the description, and you can go look and see what area or what house Taurus is occupying. But with that being said, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the like button. You already know, happy Saturday to my people, man. Have a great weekend. Again, make sure you drink your water. Health is wealth. I always tell people, control your thoughts. When you control your thoughts and you understand that you create your own reality, you are now conscious of what you are thinking about. So make sure you control your thoughts. Think positive. Think of the best possible outcomes that can happen for you. And more than likely, something better is going to happen because we are in a whole new paradigm with Pluto in Aquarius, and the collective energy changing and your personal energy is changing. Whether you want to believe it or accept it or not, it's happening nonetheless. So again, man, drink your water. Health is wealth. This is your man, David G. Hit the subscribe button if you like more videos like this. I will be talking about astrology. I will be talking about random topics, numerology, neuroplasticity, spirituality, just different topics with, revolving around higher education and higher wisdom. And I'm going to use my personal experiences as well to, help put things in perspective, man. But with that being said, showing y'all mad love. Shout out to my Taurus gang, man. Y'all already know it is Taurus season. My birthday coming up, man. So I got mad love for y'all, With that being said, y'all already know. We out.